Hey everyone, this is Hallease Narvaez. If I were talking to my great-grandmother, oh man, things I would want her to know about me and my life now, I think I'd really want to lean into telling her about the fact that I have the opportunity of choice, that I get to make choices for myself rather than having a man make choices for me or society make choices for me. I would really stress to her that the beauty, I think, of my life is that I've gotten to make choices for myself, and I would hope that she'd be excited about that. And I think that's the big thing that I would want her to know about my life, is that I get to make my own choices for the most part, and that I get the privilege of choice. I feel like many of my ancestors didn't get the privileges of choice. I would try to lean into the idea that eventually choices aren't a privilege anymore. They're a right. They're part of your freedom of getting to choose the life you want for yourself and pursue it. So I think that'd be the big thing. I don't know if I'd really go into like exactly what I do with filmmaking and producing and all that, because frankly, film is just kind of getting going in her lifetime. So I think it'd be hard for her to comprehend like the internet and being on it, you know? So, but I think I would try to lean also into the idea of like, I make a living from my art. And my art is very technical, and I think I would also try to explain to her that I'm educated. That's something that, again, was not an option, not only for women in my great-grandmother's time, but Black people specifically. So I think I would also, try to lean into that quote of like, I am my ancestors' dreams realized. I've gotten to do things that generationally you didn't have access to, and I don't take that lightly. So thank you for paving the way for me. If I were talking to my great-granddaughter or niece, again, that beauty of choice, I'm not quite sure if I actually want to have children or not, but if I were to talk to them, I think I would want them to remember me for my art, and also I'd want them to remember me for, this is kind of random, but my fairness. I would want them to think that I was fair. And I would want them to feel like I'm proud of them. And I'm proud of whatever they decide to do with their life, I wouldn't want them to think that I'm focused on them succeeding in the worldly sense. I would really want them to focus on like figuring out what you're truly passionate about and pursuing it. Whether that makes you, successful in the worldly sense with money and this and that or not. Like, are you happy? That would be my big thing that I would want them to remember me by. I would hope they would remember me as someone who prioritized them finding their version of happiness, whatever it is. Yeah. Anyway, that's me. Thanks for asking. Hope the series goes well. Bye.